Okay, now we're into lesson 46, book 3, beginning rock guitar. And this is using that two finger shifting pattern, or what I call the long pattern of the pentatonic scale. That we learned in the last lesson. Okay, but here we're going to drill some rhythms, and each one of these kind of sound like they could be Allman Brothers licks, you know. And we're not going to start, go up the scale and then down the scale. We're going to do rhythmic units in a 16th note level. And drill number 1, the rhythm, and what I would recommend is to play, you're not only learning the rhythmic unit and how to count it, but you're also learning a specific picking, cross-picking pattern with each one of these rhythms. Like the first rhythm, and with each one of these, I would just do the first string open and count the rhythm and make sure you understand the rhythm. So drill number 1 is dotted eighth 16th pattern, and we count it like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and you could count. You don't have to count the and at the end of the measure, but it might help it flow a little better. So I'm going to go through the 2 measures just with the open string, counting it out loud, and your picking pattern's pretty easy here. It's just down, up, down, up, down, up, down, then down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Counting it, it would be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now playing the notes, we're going to use that A minor pentatonic, and we're starting on the 8th fret with the first finger, and it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So you see, it kind of sounds like it could be an Allman Brothers lick, So all of these are similar in that way, because it's Allman Brothers often used an A minor pentatonic, and they also used major pentatonics. But so a little faster speed of number 1 would be like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and you're going down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and you're doing the same shifts. Like when you shift, it's 1 and then it's third finger to third finger, and then third finger. So you pretty much do the same fingering that we did in the last lesson, shifting the third finger either up the scale or down the scale. In this case, you're just going down. We're descending. Drill number 2. Start with open string, and it's sort of the opposite. Instead of a dotted 8th 16th, it's 16th dotted 8th. So now there is, I kind of changed my mind about the picking, and I'm doing reverse of what it is written in the book. In the book, it's up, down, up, down, up, down, down. But what I would do is down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Because usually the first note, it's kind of like a stinging kind of accent. Okay? So counting it again, it would be 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 and 1 E and 2 going down the scale, very similar to drill number 1. So it's like 1E and 2E and 3E and 4. 1E and 2E and 3E and 4. So it's very important to learn to count these rhythms and be able to count while you're playing. So just start simple with an open string and then get used to the count and then try it with the scale. And also to get the proper picking. You don't want to do random picking because you want to learn a certain picking with a certain rhythm so that you just automatically fall into that kind of picking out of habit, good habit, okay? Not bad habits. So drill number 3 is counted the same way as drill number 1. Drill number 1 again was dotted 8th, 16th, so it was 1 and 2 and 3 like that. The drill number 3 is an 8th and 2/16. So you're actually playing the and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and the picking very strictly should be down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. Now here we're kind of doing the first pentatonic scale. It's really a hybrid. So we're kind of going down the scale starting at the 5th fret of the 1st string and using the pinky on the 2nd string. So it's a hybrid between the first pentatonic pattern that you learned, which was this, and the one that we learned in the last lesson, which was this long pattern. But here we're starting on the A on the 5th fret of the 1st string. So it's down, down, up, down, down, up, 1 and 2 and I'll count the rhythm. Ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and the picking again. If you need to, say the picking. You know, if you're getting mixed up and you're doing wrong picking patterns, then get that straight too. You could just go through it once counting the rhythm, and then or more than once, and then more than once count just saying the picking, like down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. And we're doing, I should mention, we're doing the picking according to the rhythm, not according to the string crossings, because sometimes you'll have awkward string crossings where you're doing a downstroke on the 3rd string and an upstroke on the 4th string, stuff like that. You do it according to the rhythm, even if it's awkward doing the string changes, okay? So drill number 4, now that was the first page. Drill number 1, 2, and 3, and then drills number 4, 5, and 6 are on the next page. And drill number 4 is kind of the opposite of drill number 3. Number 3 was 8th note 2/16. Drill number 4 is 2/16 8th. And again, with the open string, it's 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 and, 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 and. And the picking is down, up, down, whereas the number 3 was down, down, up, down, down, up. This is down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 sorry, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, down. And we're still doing that hybrid pattern where we're kind of doing the 5th and 8th frets. So it starts out with an awkward string crossing actually. So it's down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, down. Avoid trying to sing the notes because, you know, if your voice isn't in the range, then that can really mess you up. So just a little tip there. So now counting the rhythm. 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 and, 1 E and, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 and. So that's drill number 4. Each of these you want to really work on each drill separately until you really got it down. Now, the last two are the more challenging ones. And we have drill number 5, which is the rhythm is 16th, 8th, 16th, 16th, 8th, 16th. And you have some grace note slides, which are tricky to read. You know what a grace note is by now. You don't count it. It's just like 2 notes two notes within 1 note. Okay. So anyway. This is going to be a little trickier with the picking. It's down, down, up, down, down, up. And here's how you count it. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 and. You can count the and of 4 or not. It might flow better if you do count it. So again, I'll go through it a little faster. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 and. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 and. And the picking, again, you want to get used to that just with the open string at first because we're simplifying and just doing very simple. And it's down, down, up, down, down. Up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. Now, playing the notes. The grace notes are going to complicate things a little bit. And when you do a slide, like you're going to start on the 10th fret of the 2nd string. That's an A. That's one of the root notes. And it's down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. Now notice when I slid, I didn't slide the 3rd finger. You could, but I slid the 2nd finger, and then I stretched, and then went to the 3rd finger on this string. So there's 2 ways you could do it. You could go and go 1st to 3rd, and then you wouldn't have to stretch. But I suggest 2nd finger. It's like whatever you prefer, but often you'll end up doing 2nd finger, and you might as well get used to doing it. You know, when you're improvising, you'll do fingerings off the cuff. You don't have time when you're improvising. You don't have time to pre-think what fingerings you're going to do. You're just jamming, you know. So. But I would suggest doing 2nd finger. And then the next octave, you'll do 2nd finger there, but then slide with 3rd finger. So this one's a little more complicated. Just really look at the fingerings. And if you don't have the book and you're just trying to wing it with me, really look at my fingerings here. So it's 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4. It might help to look at each octave separately. You're doing basically the same thing in the upper octave first and then the lower octave. But because of the frets are slightly different, especially between the second and third strings, it's going to be fingered differently. So to go over it with a fine tooth comb, this one is really you need to study. It's third finger, first and third finger, second finger, and that's another reason why we want to slide with the second, because we play in the second just a little bit before we slide with the second. So that's another argument for doing the second instead of the third. Because if you go like second and then it takes a lot of thought to switch to third. You could do that though. Okay. And the string changes on this one are treacherous. So you're going in the second beat, you're going from the first string to the second to the third, and you're going down, down, up. So you might just practice that second beat. So the first beat is not too bad. It's down, down, up, and then you're going across three strings, down, down, up, and then back to the second string, down, down. You might have to practice down, down, up, down. Like I say, it's a little bit treacherous. So again, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. Third to first finger, third, first finger to third, second finger, first, second finger sliding, and then a stretch, up, down. Counting the rhythm, 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4. Then in the lower octave, there's some tricky things here too. You're starting with the same pattern pretty much, down, down, up, and then it's first to third finger to second. So I would do third to second finger when you go 5, 7, 7. You're also going across three strings in the second beat on this one. So it's down, down, up, and then it's first to third finger, but it's down, down, up. So you might practice that beat by itself, down, down, up, and on the upstroke you're using second finger on the 5th string, 7th fret. It's third finger to second finger. And then you go to first finger, and then you slide with the third finger. I wouldn't slide with the second. In the upper octave we do, but this one's, that's too much of a stretch. Okay, so it's down, down, down. Let me just count the rhythm. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4. So that second and third beat, again going through it with a fine tooth comb, you're doing first to third finger, second finger, and then first sliding the third finger, first finger, third finger. Very tricky. But these are the kind of fingerings that, say, an Eric Clapton would do. If you're a seasoned lead guitar player, you would do these kind of fingerings. Very common, okay? And it may seem weird when you're first learning them, but you learn to stretch sometimes. So when we're doing a first and third finger pattern, sometimes the second finger substitutes for the third finger. I think I mentioned that in the previous lesson, but here we're having an applied example of that, okay? So this one's tricky. Let me just play it again, and I won't count it or anything, I'll just play it. And then drill number 6, if you thought that was hard, this one isn't too bad, but it's a tricky rhythm, and you're going. You've got a tie from beat 2, the last 16th of beat 1 into the first 16th of beat 2, which makes it basically an eighth note. 2/16 tied together are an eighth note, but these are offbeat, very offbeat eighth notes. So it almost has a shuffle rhythm sound to it, but it's down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. That's the picking. The rhythm is 1 and 2 E and 3 and 4 E and 1 and 2 E and 3 and 4 E and so it almost sounds like but it isn't continuous. It'd be like doing bum 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 bum. So it's not counted in a shuffle rhythm, which is a whole different count. Shuffle rhythm is 1 2 3 2 2 3 3 2 3 4 2 3. This is 1 2 1 and 1 and 2 E and 3 and 4 E and okay. So you could do that kind of thing, but sometimes you hear that in songs and it sounds kind of like a shuffle, but it's really a straight beat, and that's what this is. So it's 1 and 2 E and 3 and 4 E and. Now the fingering of the left hand is tricky in the shift because you're going third, first, third, and then you want to go to the third finger when you go do that squeeze that we've talked about. So third finger, and then it's first, third, third. Okay, so it's like when you get to the third string, it's third finger, then you go first finger on 7, and then you go third, third to 7. Did you catch that? So it's third finger, first finger, third, third, first, third. And then again, first finger, third, third, first, third. So it's very similar in both octaves. So with the notes, I'm going to count it and then talk about the picking. So it's 1 and 2 E and 3 and 4 E and 1 and 2 E and 3 and 4 E and. Okay? And with the picking, it's down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. Okay. So I'm going to take some more time to go through all 6 of these drills again, and I'm just going to count the rhythm. I'm not going to say the picking because I can't do both at the same time. So if I could, I would. But so drill number 1, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4, 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4. That was drill number 2. Drill number 3 is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Drill number 4, 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E number 5. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 and now I did what I told you not to do. I slid with my third finger. Let me do that again. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4. Really, that slide could be done either second finger with a stretch or third finger, with the squeeze between the two strings. And if I were improvising, sometimes I would favor one and then sometimes another. So both are valid. If you wanted to practice them, I would suggest practicing one way only at first. It's difficult. It's hard enough, just doing it one way. Okay, now drill number 6. 1 and 2 E and 3 and 4 E and 1 and 2 E and 3 and 4 E and. I kind of messed up on that too. I went to second finger where it should have been third on that string going from the second to the third string. So I'll do it again. 1 and 2 E and 3 and 4 E and 1 and 2 E and 3 and 4 E and down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. Okay? So these sound kind of cool, don't they? Like I said, any one of these could be an Allman Brothers song or something. So they just work, It's very bluesy, and it's a good application of the rhythmic units that we had going back to Book 1. We did these same units in Book 1, and they they just don't go away. They're basic rhythmic units. So enjoy this lesson, and it'll take some work getting all of these down to where you can just play through all 6 of them. But it's a good thing to work on. You're working on counting and the picking. The picking is just as important as the counting, okay? So please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Look for John Hedger Guitar Studio on Facebook and Instagram. All right. Take care.